Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode 17. Let's play Defective Decadence. We're up to 6% Decadence now. Even though I've been giving land away like crazy, we're gaining Decadence. Now we do have a Head of Dynasty Domain multiplier of 0.6. And where that comes from is, since I'm not at my maximum domain, I'm at just 2 out of 3. Apparently my limit went down to 3 because I gave away one of my duchies. We get a modifier on Decadence based on how much of our... how little land we have relative to our maximum. So, yep, that's fine. Whatever. Go away. Do I have any other daughters that need husbands? Got a 12-year-old. Nope, they're all married. Okay. Are my women ugly? 2 of them are. I'm not lustful, otherwise I'd probably divorce them. Nope, we're just gonna have to wait. I'm no longer kind. Interesting. That doesn't make me cruel, but... got all these prisoners in here. Okay. That's nice. Now what? What should we do? Should we attack somebody? Medium crown law has just happened in Andalusia. It means we can't attack vassals anymore. So never mind, we can't do that. I have a new son, who's a Mirza. His name is apparently Mirza. His mother is very creative. My son is a Mirza. I know what we'll call him. Mirza. That's funny stuff. Stupid woman. Now what? I'm a twin. Who is my twin? Must be this woman. She died of poor physique a long time ago when she was 25. I miss her. What are you doing to my land? Raise the defenses. How on earth do you have so many troops? Wow. My little nephew. They've arrived to raid and loot. I know. I'm taking care of it right now. Hey, we caught a count. Perfect. Kind of makes it worthwhile. So that was sort by time in prison. This dude. Yeah, we'll take the money. Now we don't get to go on grand hunts as a Muslim. We also don't do feasts. One of my beloved wives covets the position of first wife, the young pretty one. Yes, she would make a good first wife. The other one is old and ugly. Granted, she was my childhood sweetheart, but she's 57. Ugh. Nothing wrong with old women. It's just, I don't know. I'm not really particularly keen on sleeping with them. Oh, jeez, isn't that just think about that for a second. When you're older, or if you're older already, I don't know. Maybe there's 50, 60, 70-year-old people watching this video right now. Probably not, but maybe. Some, actually, I've looked at the demographics. Some people are. One of your sons has perished after being served a cup of poisoned wine. Or poisoned tea by Hanifa, your treacherous wife. So my first wife, the newest one, has just apparently murdered one of my kids. My son, you will suffer 1,000 deaths for this woman. I am wroth, so I have a hot temper, but I'm also craven, I'm a coward. But she's a woman, so a coward would easily not be afraid of a woman. I think. At least in this context. Like, he would certainly not want to fight someone that's equal in strength to him, but I can easily imagine cowards, you know, beating wives and stuff like that. So, I can throw her in the dungeons, I can say, oh well, or I can just say, kill her. I'm not kind. I'm not... Things are leaning... I'm proud. So, I'm leaning towards killing her. Now, which son died? I mean... Has my son died yet? Well, I'm sorry. My son still lives, So which son of mine is it that died? I don't see any of them dead. It said one of my sons was dead. But I've just lost a wife. My old first wife is back. Let's go ahead and marry the Princess of Arabia now. Sure. So anyway, I was saying, let's say, anyway, I've checked the demographics. There are some people who are older that watch these types of videos, but not very many. I'd say most people are between 30 and 40. Actually, and then there's quite a few who are in their 20s, but not very many in their teens. So if you're in any of those age ranges, then you're awesome. You're special. But anyway, let's just say that you're you're married to somebody for a long time, and eventually they get old. You don't stop having sex. It doesn't stop. But you're old. So things get less and less pretty. Just imagine, you know, when I had this infatuation with this Shiva woman, she was like 17 and I was 13. But now I'm 54 and she's 58. Yikes. Can we get more retinue? Not even close. Get out of my land. I don't like this. Go away. Now we're up to 8% decadence. We're still gaining, not as much as before. I don't have any land for these nephews. I have a lot of money. Maybe I can do something about that. Can any of you be worthwhile? I mean, come on. Why don't you, like, get some skills or something? So I can actually give you a position. Well, Ramadan sounds good. Give to charity. I can't plot. Decadence isn't such a problem that I feel obligated to just, like, I have to go attack to keep it down, so we're just gonna have to let it build. Now, let's see. I have 300 piety. I'm temperate. I believe in moderation. I have a deep understanding of philosophy and theology. Should I do the fast? As the ill are exempted from fasting, there will be no shame or loss of piety if you abandon the fast and made up for the lost days at a later time. Well, either way, I'm going to gain ill. So I become illness. I become ill. Should I try to recover, or should I continue the fast? It says there is no shame or loss of piety. Let's abandon it. Now is the time for prayers. Yep. Yes, we're charitable. Fortunately, we did not have the event pop that caused us to give away release all of our prisoners, because they've all done bad things to me at some point. I'm gonna pretend like these guys just don't matter anymore, because I can't even remember why I'm upset or why they're on my character's special interest list. So that's fine. You've improved relations with this dude. Good job. Let's see, who else can we work on? Well, this stupid old man, who I hate. Let's work on this guy. He doesn't like me very much. Wants control of Tule. I've attacked him at some point in the past when I was a, ambitious man. I'm gonna die soon. I'm totally dead. I'm 55 with -2 health. Never mind, I'm not dead. I'm gonna live forever. I'm immortal. My young wife might give me new babies. If I was lustful, I'd have to replace my women. But I'm not. So we'll just allow a little bit of time to go. Oh, that's right, I have a lot of money. I want more. I'm still craven, mind you. I've never gotten rid of that. I'm always going to be afraid for my life. I want more camels. It's clearly the answer is camels. Lots and lots of camels. And here I want a castle fortifications. These are the only two counties we control now, so I actually had enough money I could have built another holding, which short term, not always the best decision. Long term, very good decision. It just gives you more power, more titles, more for people to actually have to siege through. Our truces are running out, but they don't matter as much. And as we enter the twilight years of our life, not being ambitious, still being afraid of crickets and birds. My wife is afraid of birds. It's something that was like bred into her by her mom. Not bred, that's the wrong term. Her mom just kind of, had a fear of birds, and she gave it to my wife. So she's afraid of women, or not afraid of women. Sorry, she's afraid of birds. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a weird thing. Sheikha of Tula wants to kill Sheikh Mahdi of Masat. I don't know who that is, but it's probably a bad thing, so please don't do that. It's obviously misdirected. Good job working on that dude. He likes us a little bit better. I'm not a foreigner. You're a foreigner. I am Bedouin. My liege is Bedouin. You're the foreigner. Now my heir is still my... Oh, interesting. It shifted back. Interesting. Okay, so my son, this one, whom I gave these 2 territories and had Almeria, decided at some point, okay, because his, because he was over his domain limit, he created a new vassal, my nephew. And now he doesn't have as much land as this son, so he's no longer my heir. And if I give him more land, then he will just give it away. They're equal. 2 + 1 vassal, 2 + 1 vassal. So it's going with this one because he's my eldest. So I need to transfer a vassal to him. I made him into the Emir of Algarve, which is over here. So let's go ahead and give him this vassal, my nephew, who actually has 3 territories. So we'll do a vassal transfer. I wanted to give him the Sheikh of Schlib, or whatever he's calling himself as primary title. What's your primary title? He calls him... Okay, he uses Masat as his primary title. I'm giving away control of 3 vassals right now, which really sucks. And that, hopefully... No, it didn't work! You should be my lead. You should be my primary. You have more land, more power. Stupid son. You idiot. I'm trying to make you my heir, and you're just being dumb. Darn vassal domain limit. There's no way for me to, like, make him more powerful except to give him another duchy, which I don't have. I can't give him my duchy. I can't usurp these duchies. I need to have a claim on it. I have no real way of generating those claims. And we're under a medium crown law, so I'm just going to end up... I have to play as this guy. There's just nothing I can really do about it. Fun. You want to see the Emir of Aragon granted to a new ruler. That's up here. That is controlled by this guy, who has 2 emirates. He's got Zaragoza and Aragon. Ah, sure. Let's try to weaken our neighbors. Hey, what are you doing? Stop trying to raid my land. Can build more castles, more stuff. Okay. A troubadour and his wife, the Trouberits, have arrived from someplace. We can gain 1 learning. We can say, I remember those 2, or we can say, they will be well paid, I assure you. I'll do this one because I have the temperate trait. Just kind of, it's only available because I have the temperate trait, and that's logically the one I should pick. We've got a lot of cultural technology, yet we can't afford another level of legalism. In fact, level 3 legalism wouldn't really matter that much. Oh, interesting. Who was that? Just became regent? I have a nephew or something somewhere. A boy. Oh God, our family's so messy. 41 living members. There should definitely be an expand all button, but there is not. God, it gets so wide. Babies. Babies. This thing just blows up. My God. Can you see a problem in the next generation? That is a lot of boys. They're all kinsmen. All of them are going to have claims and cause decadence. Sweet. Okay, well, we'll just have to continue on and not worry about it. Can we build something here? Oh, we're still working on the camel riding ground. We're actually upgrading this to level 3, which is really early in the game now, have it at level 3. You want to marry my daughter. Don't you already have 2 of my wives? No. Stop trying to marry all my wives, my daughters. This one is homosexual and she doesn't like you. I want to marry her to, say... let's see. Who has the most power in our realm aside from me? It's the dude that I don't like, who's in my jail. So I'm going to marry my daughter to him so that we end up being allies and he stops backstabbing me. And we have technology now, so we can get this one. Castle infrastructure would be nice. It would give us access to some more income, higher levels of training grounds and barracks. I think I'd rather have improved keeps, though, because that gives us more fortifications and defense. Construction... yeah, I don't care about that. Let's get more keeps. More defense. We must have the walls. And... other than that, I think we're good. I'm going to take a break. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching me. See you again soon.